Hey Milo, make sure you have your past and present social studies magazine out. We'll be on page 10 and 11 on fun and games is what we're going to start with. So yesterday you listened to the recording and looked in the magazine about how things have changed over time. Our days change every day. We change as we get older. We change things we use, the way we do things has changed. Well, now we're going to learn about fun and games and how games have changed. So here we go.
Fun and games. From past and present. What do you do for fun? What did children in the past do? No time for play. Then. Now. In the past, people had less time to rest or play during the day because of all the work they had to do themselves.
And we're going to go back up, and you can look in your book and click on, we're going to learn a little bit about some of these different games. So we have a video game. That would be more for now. A ball and a cup. This is a game that people would play with. And the goal was to get the ball into the cup. And you'd hold on to it and kind of have to pop the ball up and try and get it in the cup. This is called a top, and you spin it. A remote control plane. You still see some of those around today. Building blocks. I bet you have some of those. A doll made from corn husks. So a long time ago, our dolls weren't like they are now. They were made out of corn husks. So that's the part of the corn when you eat corn on the cob that you take off. They would dry that. Toy cars. A yo-yo. A doll. So there, you can see a different type of doll. And then marbles. Pretty cool.
Going places. From past and present. The way we get around has changed. How do you think people will travel in the future? The future is a time after now. Then, even if your horse was running fast, it took a long time to get from place to place. Now, cars and trains go much faster than horses. Traveling from one side of our country to the other in a plane takes a few hours. On a horse, it would take you many months. Future travel. Here are some ideas about travel in the future. What are your ideas?
What do you think? What do you think travel might look like in the future?
Schools. From past and present. Schools were different in the past. Then, a school had only one room. Younger children sat toward the front. This was a school book. Children wrote on boards with chalk. Now, schools have classrooms for each grade. Children may use computers or tablets. School supplies in the past. Children copied letters in books called copybooks. They wrote with pens made from feathers.
What do you think? Would you like to use a feather pen instead of a pencil to write?
In the community. From past and present. Then, people had lots of work to do. They helped each other. Quilting bee, corn husking bee, barn raising. In the past, courts helped make sure people followed the rules and laws, just like they do today. Now, today people help each other in different ways.
So you can see all those different ways that people help each other. So that's something that stayed the same. We still help other people. Now, it may be different in how we help people. Some of these activities we don't necessarily do anymore, but we still help people. Well, I want you to think about a toy. So we talked a few pages ago about toys and how some toys are different. I want you to design a toy for the future. So you get to think about what a toy might look like in the future and what might it do? What might it be called? So go ahead and think about that and create a toy for the future.